The windows are closed, air conditioning on. We've got the additional house purifier in to keep things nice and, comfortable. Picking up.
And that's all because his wife's allergies are flaring up today, and she's not the only one who might have a tight chest or a sore throat. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. The Illinois EPA issued an air quality alert today. Experts say that hot and dry conditions are impacting the ozone level that is, and bringing it closer to the ground. WCIA3's Amanda Brennan is live in Champaign. And Amanda, I guess, is this common?
Jennifer, I talked to the state climatologist today about that. He says it's not uncommon to have surface level ozone like we are seeing today, but it is less common for that to be the main source that the air quality index numbers are rising to the levels that they are at. Now, being outside right now, it's hot. I feel a bit congested myself, and I talked to others about that today. Some people feel the same way that I do, and others no different than usual.
Air quality alerts have never really made me feel any different about being outside.
Whether you're feeling it or not.
My wife, she's the one who tends to have more problems than I do. A lot of congestion, tends to be a lot more tired than she normally is.
Dr. Kurt Bloomstrand knows that feeling's a lot more common right now, all because of the levels of ozone and pollen in the air.
That's going to affect the kind of extreme of ages, right? So the older people and the younger people.
But also the people who already have heart and lung problems.
Or they might be feeling more symptoms of shortness of breath, right? It might be harder to breathe. They might be feeling some tightness in their chest from the difficulty breathing.
The Illinois Environmental Protection Agency has the entire state under an air quality alert.
So there's a number of pollutants that it can be based on, but today's pollutant that is elevated, making that advisory as unhealthy for sensitive groups is ozone.
Dr. Trent Ford, the state climatologist, says ozone is always in the higher levels of the atmosphere, but now it's lower and at the surface.
When we breathe it in, it can be really harmful for lungs, hearts, just kind of the pulmonary respiratory areas.
Dr. Victoria Famuide is a pulmonologist with Carl Health. She wants people to stay safe.
The first thing is to get indoors as quickly as they can and even use their inhaler, a rescue inhaler.
She also knows there's things you can do at home.
Having a nice aired environment indoors with air filter would be good, and cooler in temperature.
And that's exactly what Jeff Sylvester's family is doing.
We actually ended up buying an air purifier earlier this year just to kind of help out, and it's helped a little bit, but we have to be very, very careful about how often we keep the windows open or anything like that.
Doctors say the symptoms for heat-related illnesses, the pollen numbers, the air quality numbers, they are all the same. It's best to have a plan in place so you know how to treat yourself at home, but if you feel any different than usual, make sure you call your doctor to make an appointment. Reporting live in Champaign, Amanda Brennan, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Amanda, thank you.